Greetings once again, beloved multiversal soul familia. We are going to do a little bit of what would you call it? Digging for treasure. Yes. Digging for treasure. I was really enjoying the theme of yesterday's medicine wheel. And so we are going to keep the same energy. Yes, we're starting out with Oracle of Visions. Okay, so I'm hearing 2 rows of cards. For this message. Teachable moments and insights that we are meant to know at this time. All right, so 2 cards from Oracle of Visions. Representing the collective in one row, and then what's going on in the environment in the next row. Okay? All right. We're going to do a split. Okay, I can't show you this card right away. We're going to put it down, face down, and then see what's on the other side. All right. Turn these around to face you. Okay. And what did I do? We'll just have to use this one. So, primary energy of the collective, we have number 19. Right off the bat, I'm getting that someone is in deep thought about you. Especially like double confirmation of that with like both of them. There's 2 different demonstrations of being in thought involved here. So it's also giving like some kind of mirroring effect to a degree. Not copycat energy, but just like as you sit and think about certain things, at that same moment, someone else is on that same wavelength. All right, let's back this up a little bit. Okay. There. Now you can see your cards. All right, now let's see what's going on. Well, actually, let's take a closer look with the book. Our consciousness is both a blessing and a burden. It provides us with the ability to ponder and question. More than any other living entities, we have the capacity to consider variables and options for the future and to be either encouraged or concerned about the possibilities. So, my question for you is, would you rather be in a state of encouraged or in a state of concern? Our humanity is probably best defined by our awareness of ourselves. We alone have the freedom of choice and the capability of rational thought beyond survival and procreation. We alone can question relative values and choose right from wrong. Even if you couldn't before, you are now. So this is also telling me that this other person who's mirroring you at this time, there could have been like an initial encounter that maybe not necessarily ended horribly, but there was cause for disbandment or separation. Things were much different at another time in life than they are now. So if you were to have fresh encounters with them, it seems as though they would go rather differently. So in the environment, we have number 42. Interesting. Something going on in the environment, like someone or several someones in your environment feel as though they've been on a tightrope, walking on a tightrope. Not realizing that it's part of the pressure of being in the limelight to some degree. And now I'm getting a tickle in my throat as though I need to get a drink, and I don't have a beverage at the table. Excuse me. So I will be right back, beloveds. All right. And we are back, and here we have some matcha, green tea, with turmeric, honey, lemon, and some cracked pepper. Yum. We're just going to leave the lemon in there so it can continue to infuse the tea. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yes, so in the environment, just set this over here. Whew, something a little interesting. I'm also hearing something about a time for another to see your hidden attributes. If you want to make your dreams come true, the first thing you have to do is wake up. This card is about purpose. Ambition towards your purpose. So in your environment, there's something coming in. Wow, this is already matching up to the message that's uploading at this time. Opportunity to know even more so now that you will always be provided for in some kind of way. Divinely provided for. But we're going to go back into the Kipper and do a little bit of clarifying. First, about this mirroring of energies going on here. You and another or others. Deep in thought, but on the same wavelength. Let's clarify. Tell us more about this mirroring that is occurring. Okay, one more pass. There we go. Unexpected income. So while your mind is on other things, and another's mind is also on other things, there's this happy surprise. Tell us a bit more. It's not like a huge, this could just be like a one-time payout of some kind. Yeah, it's not giving me another card yet. So let's just take a look at this unexpected income again. 27. So it can also mean unexpected change and improvement. A promotion, unexpected positive recognition, I hear. improvement in money matters. So as matrixy as it sounds, that's what's in the energy here. I mean, we all need to live, right? And we all need to have a means to live, right? Let's clarify this unexpected income. So because it's in your row and in your energy, or in the energy and row of the collective, this is something that the collective is cultivating and inspiring. It's not inspired by another, it's like self-inspired. There's more? Okay. A contract. A contract. Okay. More of these happy surprises. It's giving like a happy surprise that is like a one-time thing, but it's significant in a sense that it's going to clear a debt. No matter how small this debt is, it seems as though it is a debt that you otherwise may not be able to resolve on your own without somehow inspiring another to almost custom create this offer of some kind. It could be a mature woman, or some kind of vocation or practice that involves working with other mature women. Interesting. Becoming more influential and inspiring. Connecting with other women of wisdom. Even if you are a man, a male, a gentleman. Could also be a mature woman because it's near, well, it's next to the unexpected income. A mature woman coming in with an offer. And a mature man. Like divine counterparts. of some kind. It could be divine counterparts in business. Or a vocation of some kind, anyways. It would still be business at the end of the day. A wise person who might become important for you. You will benefit from his wisdom. He's on your side, generally representing all kinds of bosses, guides, mentors, authorities, and executives, as well as important male relatives such as grandfathers, uncles, fathers, stepfathers, father-in-laws, godfathers. Close to you without bad cards, he offers support. Well, there it is. So now I'm getting a vocation, getting support from a mature man involving a vocation where you're working with and around other mature women. So it's like this mature man is mirroring you. Or if you are the thinking woman, then the mature woman is either you, or you are working with, either way you're working around or with or for mature women. But this is giving vocation, not necessarily working to like line someone else's pockets while you are fed kibble. Not at all. With both the mature woman and the mature man present, this is definitely giving, and I don't really like saying that, it's giving, but what's happening here is evidence, a display of emotional maturity. Alright, so that takes me over to the environment again to see what more comes out. For the environment. So someone or several someones in your environment are feeling a bit inspired by you, collective. They see you embracing your purpose. And they also see that your dream, which is coming into reality, is one of value and most certainly possible. So let's see what else is going on in terms of the energy of your environment. The environment. Okay, so there's going to be something that is bestowed to you that is like legally binding. Yes. Well, it's near enabling cards, because there are enabling cards in your energy, which is perfect. And despite the overtly legal and symbolic depiction of the card, it can represent general official dealings of any kind and the corresponding locations, both physical and nowadays, even online via the internet, where such transactions would be conducted. Okay. It's also like something about the environment, like they can see that you are capable now of making sound and healthy decisions. Upright decision making, beloveds. Let's clarify. Poverty. So, someone in the environment has been dealing with poverty, or it could be that emotionally mature energy, which I'm still waiting for more clarification on that. Let's take a closer look at poverty here. It's in the environment. There's someone in the environment who feels defensive, or excuse me, defenseless and unloved. And a lesson that can be learned. Someone in the environment is dealing with some sort of crisis that is also going to, through your observation, be a teachable moment. Tell us a bit more about the environment, please. Oh, okay. We have two cards. Oh, a message concerning a thief as well. So now this is telling me that you're finding out that someone who may have put you in a position of struggle is now in a position of struggle. Ooh. 24. Beloveds. Really, all we can do for them, to an extent, is continue to do the work on ourselves. And the loss that they took is permanent. It could also mean that someone in the environment missed out on an opportunity. It came out with the message though, so let's take a look at that. So it's typically a connotation of a positive message unless it comes out with a challenging card. And the thief is pretty challenging, but it's in the environment. But there's more to the story here, is what I'm hearing. It's involving something that they're in denial about or otherwise refusing to hear. Hmm. So there's someone who consistently interacts with others who is pretending that they're not in this state. And it's like they're realizing why they're in that state. And even though they know, they are in denial. But somehow, because of the emotionally mature energy in your orbit, like within, close proximity, your energy, your energy. This is your orbit, this is your energy. But remember, what's in the orbit is also a part of your energy. Do please keep that in mind. Speaking of minds, you get what you think about most of the time, and someone else in your environment is mirroring you, but it's all up in your energy too. So it's like, let's bring in one more card on your side of somebody in your environment is not getting the message about why they have been struggling. But there's also inspiration in your environment that came from you. Like you inspired something. Excuse me. But with emotional maturity. Yes, and I'm seeing that with both the mature man and the mature woman side by side here, it's like You really, you really know yourself. Like, you know yourself. Ah, yes. And with patience, it's like even though you know that they are kind of in a tough spot, or you're about to find out the truth about their actual um position in this crisis, their crisis, not yours. You're still, because you are so emotionally mature, you're going to feel genuinely concerned for them. Okay? So we have expectation and concern. And we have a master number on the table, number 33. And this is your energy. We're going to ring the bell. 1, 2, 3. I see. It's like, it's not that you have lack of concern at all. It's just that, like, there really is no way that you can necessarily help them at this time, only to just continue to be patient and observant, and with that genuine concern for them, like, continue to be compassionate, but also understand that you can't be Captain Save-A-Joe or Captain Save-A-Ho. Just saying. You could also have someone pessimistic in your immediate environment. Just saying. Yes. So, yes, let's take another look at number 28. Sometimes referred to as 3 months patience. So that's telling me, like, even if you could help in some kind of way, it's going to be about 3 months before you can generate your incoming gift, happy surprises, into something like residual, so that you can extend a bit more to the environment. But in order to be able to make any offers, you first have to make sure your cup is full. And specifically, I just heard investing right back into your vocation and soul's purpose. Taking full on ambition and accountability for the gift, the happy surprises coming in that are in your environment already. Being patient in order to reach your goal. Especially if your vocation, which also is part of your soul's purpose, still involves the outside world to some degree. Okay, one more from the Kipper for the environment, and then we are going to switch things up a bit for even more detail, insight, or teachable moments. One more for the environment. This one. A pathway. See, that's what I'm saying. At some point, the collective is going to be able to create some kind of pathway for others, okay? Golden nuggets of wisdom with all the golden butterflies. Yes. 35. Okay, so when it's behind the signifier, it means a long time ago. So all these things that are still showing up in the environment and in the collective's orbit is like energetic residue from situations, people, places, and things that have already been encountered at some point in time. Some kind of uphill battle, I just heard. Leading to a timing hint of 1 or 2 years. So basically 3 months before you're going to be able to put out with the energy, the blessings coming through for you. 3 months before you're going to be able to do anything besides continue to put back into your purpose, and then you'll be able to start putting into more outside of just reinvesting in your existing practice. So it's going to be specifically for the ones who may have been responsible for putting you in some kind of bind, intentionally or any otherwise. It's going to be 1 to 2 years before, even after you're able to put out more into your environment, before you're going to actually be able to create a pathway for them, because of the pathway that they initially created for you. Okay. So, let's now go into a third deck. We're going to go into this gypsy, like, fortune telling deck, but I'm not really claiming to be a fortune teller. So, anyways, just more insight and detail to the already existing messages. First, we're going to hop right back over here on this side, representing the energy of the collective. A bit of sadness. See, now you do have genuine concern for what's going on in the environment and in your orbit. This is confirmation of that right here. All right. And I was just about to say, let's go from the bottom of the deck for the environment, since technically when you're speaking on the environment, traditionally you do pull from the bottom. And we have Thief twice. Twice now. So, back to the collective for a moment. With sadness, unable to fully see the cause of the problems in the environment. So there is more going on than meets the eye with the ones who have been struggling, swindling. Oh, there it is. The collective has been unaware that it's like the experiences that the collective has had, it's like it's not anybody's first rodeo. It's like we all know how it feels to some degree to have something swiped from us, especially when it's significant. It could just be someone in your environment who just physically drains you. Like, deterring you away from your peace of mind. All right, now let's go back to the collective side again. Widower on the collective side. That's pretty specific. You or someone very close to you who you share energy with has dealt with a loss. We'll just put it that way. Okay? Or this is you losing a partner in life at some point in time. I don't know why I was guided back to that deck. Someone in your environment is in mourning, beloveds. Or now if they're not mourning an actual physical passing, this can also mean they have become, okay, so it could be an older male relative who has also become rather reclusive. And for some of you, this could also be someone who is like remembering something from the past. Feeling a sense of abandonment. And collective, you're getting the message of it, but they're not getting the message. That's the thing. You're getting the message. They haven't. It hasn't quite registered for them, okay? Let's go back to the environment. We have this card. A journey of some kind. And this is telling me right off the bat that this is not necessarily a physical journey, but like some inner work, a journey inward that is necessary. Huh. This can also be something involving your life's mission, your soul's journey. It's like you know that it's been placed on your heart as part of your soul's mission to be there some way, somehow for others, even if they wronged you in the past. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. Okay. So we're going to do one more pass for each side. Out for the collective, we have... Ooh! Fortune. Good fortune. But I'm hearing goodwill and good fortune. That's what I just heard. Goodwill and good fortune. So it's not about the money. It's not about the material relationship, the matrixy way of thinking in terms of that type of currency at all. Because if you have a bad attitude about money, you're probably going to be broke. And we are not wishing that on the collective at all. We're not wishing that on the environment either. So, satisfaction guaranteed. Miracles. Dreams coming true. Inner riches. And even unexpressed talents like hidden, positive hidden attributes that are of value, like have something to offer to the environment that is of value. Even if you cannot help others monetarily, or you know better now than to just allow we're just not going to go down there because it's the it's the past. It doesn't matter. The victory is in the bag. Passing the test. Passing those tests for sure. And even making sales. And giving praise for our abundance. From the bottom for the environment, we have message again. So the environment has message twice and thief twice. It's as though they're still waiting on the results of what has already been done in the past. There is more for them to learn. More that needs to be conveyed to them in the environment. the ones you are concerned over, regardless of the path they chose in the past. Even wanting to help them and guide them in creating a new path. But at this time, it just isn't in the cards, beloveds. So we're going to bring this to a close. Not with this deck. Hold on. Oh. So, some insights from the mystical shaman. First, on how to move forward with this situation. Doing the collective side first. Well, situations, because there's multiple energies in the environment. With the corn, it's actually about generosity. Not only about generosity, but there is definitely an energetic focus involving it. Let's take a look. This is a time for gratitude, perseverance, and humility. Plant the seeds of your intentions consciously and respectfully. Continue releasing any insecure thoughts of scarcity, because it is being resolved. Knowing that the universe will always provide. Take heart, even if you didn't plant well and have conjured up the illusion of a drought, there is always a new season to begin again. Confirmation of that coming in with that unexpected income involving a mature woman and a mature man. So that's a portion of the medicine. Let's take a look at the invitation. You planted a beautiful field of dreams and worked hard. Even in moments when you were losing faith, you continued. Now the spirit of the corn comes to honor this and show you a bountiful harvest. This is the time to reap the rewards of hard work and trust, whether those rewards are financial or the kind of prosperity measured in quality rather than quantity. You are blessed when this symbol appears. Don't forget to share your good fortune. That's why I said there's a lot of that energy involving generosity. Unbiasedly, even towards those who may have wronged you, robbed you, stole from you, whether it's your time, your energy, your money, anything that you can't get back besides the money. but you're being guided to continue to be patient. Yes, patient. Because this unexpected income is going to put you in a place where that scarcity mindset is not invited. This is good fortune back to back. Good fortune and good fortune. So continue being generous, even if it's just in terms of like your heart center and that 0 point that just continue to be emotionally mature and a graceful approach, unbiasedly. That's how to move forward. Okay, now let's go to the side of the environment. How to move forward with the environment. We have the giveaway, but it is in reverse. So, we're certainly going to read from the medicine first. The giveaway. Is it difficult for you to set limits on how much of yourself you give? If you give more than is healthy, then you will not be able to give for long. You'll feel resentful with your partner or associates, or you'll feel like the world owes you something in return. Notice if you give for any reason other than pure generosity. Are you trying to be liked or accepted? Now remember, this is the environment, not you. Okay? This is the medicine for the environment. So now it's giving like self-serving energy in the environment. The people, okay. Air of caution involving other people, places, things, and situations that are the ones that like to dangle the carrot in front of the horse, but not literally, meaning um they only do like they maybe not necessarily now, but there are, be careful of those who only do good deeds for other for clout or attention or some other kind of kickback. So be careful of those who don't give just out of the kindness of their heart. And also are they're more of a taker than a giver anyway. Take, take, take. So it's just an air of caution. Not necessarily with the parts of the environment that are specifically involving the past, but I mean, just be mindful all the way around of everything that came out in the environment portion here. So we're going to do, and I hardly ever do this anymore, I used to, but we're going to do how to draw this to a close for now. At the bottom, we have the medicine wheel for the collective, and we're going to draw whatever is behind that is going to be for the environment of the collective. We have the medicine wheel in the upright for the collective, and then we have the rainbow in reverse for the environment. So, the medicine wheel. Oops. Representing the cycles of life, the cycles of nature, and the circular pattern of our cosmos. It's been used for millennia in indigenous cultures to bring harmony and well-being to the village. Its directions symbolize the 4 steps the shaman takes to become a person of power and wisdom. Interestingly enough, I just did a medicine wheel message yesterday. Interesting. And the invitation to manifest clear blue skies in your life, it is important that you take a look at, hold on, certain aspects of your being. Enter the medicine wheel from the south and reflect on how you are still clinging to events from the past. Continue to the west and notice which relationships are toxic and draining your energy. Step into the north and ask yourself, do I know my passion, and show it. And at the east direction, visualizing how you want to live the next chapter of your life. Now, you don't necessarily have to do this with cards or anything of that nature. These are just questions you can ask yourself, and then sit with it and then write down what comes through by tapping into your intuitions. It's up to you how much time you spend in each direction, minutes, days, or months. But when you're done, make sure to step outside of the wheel and contemplate your journey. And the medicine is, you must not postpone your healing journey. There are many ways and many paths. Choose the one you resonate most with. Once you've found it, the only mistake you can make is not to follow it. Go boldly. Yes, I read from each bit, even though it was in the upright. That's what I was led to do. Now, drawing things to a close for the environment. Number 41, the rainbow in reverse. Indication that they're caught up in a pursuit of the illusion of the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. This makes sense why there's still so many airs of caution in the environment. It's like we know in the astrals we've already won, but now it's just time that the results come in the environment, for the environment, not for the collective. And then moving forward from there. As the energy in the environment, it's heavily suggested that they don't claim any kind of victory just yet and let their guard down or but to also not give up hope, because there is still that possibility, and always that possibility, that things can turn around in a positive way. So at first there has to be people, places, things, situations in the environment that have to be more true with their intentions. Okay. We're just going to end it there. Thank you so very much for tuning in, beloved multiversal soul familia. With much gratitude and appreciation from my heart chakra to yours. If you made it this far, you are a rock star. You are loved. You are appreciated, nevertheless. And brightest of blessings to you.